Hi guys, welcome to the Introduction to Transposition video. You will need your transposition chart as we go over some of the examples. You can find this form in the files folder on Icon, and you can also check the email that I just sent you. As you watch this video, you're most likely going to have a lot of questions about transposition. This is totally normal. Just be sure to write down all of your questions and then maybe watch this video over one more time, okay? First off, we're going to start off with the three basic principles of transposition. The first is that most transposing instruments read in the treble clef. The second is that most transposing instruments sound lower than written. The third is that the larger the instrument, the lower it sounds. By looking at our transposition chart, you can see how these rules apply. We see that every written pitch C for every instrument is written in the middle line here. Then we see the sounding pitches that come either above or below these notes. Let's take a look at the B-flat clarinet. So for the B-flat clarinet, when the clarinetists see the written pitch C, the note that actually is the sounding pitch that comes out is B-flat. So we can say that the B-flat clarinet sounds a major second below the concert pitch. Therefore, it is written a major second above the concert pitch in the treble clef. Another way of saying this is that if we want the clarinet to sound a B-flat, we need to have them play and read C on the page so that we hear a concert B-flat. Looking at our chart, we can see that this is true. So for one of the questions in your homework, that's exactly what you would write, that it sounds a major second below concert, therefore it is written a major second above concert in the treble clef. Let's take a look at another common example that we will be working with, the E-flat alto saxophone. As we can see, when our saxophone players see and play the pitch C on their sheet music, the note that is sounding is actually an E-flat. So therefore, we can say that the E-flat alto saxophone sounds a major sixth below concert pitch. Therefore, it is written a major sixth above concert pitch in the treble clef. That's true for all of these E-flat instruments that are written here in this category. Let's take a look at the French horn. Looking at this, we can see that when French horn players see a written C and play it, the sound that comes out is an F. So we can say that when the French horn sounds a perfect fifth below concert, then it is written a perfect fifth above concert in the treble clef, okay? All of these instruments here have their own rules, and you just have to see how their sounding pitch correlates with their written pitch. There you can fill in these prompts for your homework for this week. Don't be thrown off by a couple instruments on here. You can see that the piccolo looks like a concert instrument, but it's actually still a transposing instrument because it is in concert pitch. Another instrument that's really tricky is the E-flat soprano clarinet and the E-flat soprano trumpet. Most of the instruments we are dealing with sound lower than written. However, this instrument, these two here, sound higher than written. So you're going to actually have to write these pitches below the sounding pitch in order to keep them on the staff. So for our prompt here, we would say that the E-flat soprano clarinet sounds a minor third above concert, therefore it is written a minor third below concert in the treble clef. Use this prompt that's in the middle of this guide for you as you examine all of these different instruments that transpose. You might be asking yourself why we even transpose. We are doing this in order to keep the written music legible and as close to the staff as possible. If we had instruments reading sounding pitches all the time, it would be a hot mess, and we wouldn't be able to read music anywhere near the staff. We would need a bunch of ledger lines. So when in doubt, try to always keep the music as close to the staff as possible when you're writing out your transpositions. For this first assignment, we're only going to be focusing on the prompts and the theoretical idea behind transposing instruments.